Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Of course, this is Andrea Wallace TV, and finally, I'm back on YouTube. I know that I said this many times, but guys, I love you guys, and I love the family that we always have in here in this special channel. Of course, plus Muslim Money, plus Law Crossing Borders. So you guys, thank you so much for the people start to coming to the live stream who support the channel, the comment section, everything. Thank you so much, everyone, for always being there for me. I'm doing great lately. I'm doing super great. Obviously, before you guys know a little my history with anxiety, but I'm doing really great, and that is a video that I want to do. Um, to let you know, you guys, how to battle with this, of course, because I know that mental health is not having mental issues is not good, is not cool, and right now everybody is talking about it, and I think it's something that we need to talk about it, and from my experience, help other people. I'm going to actually going to have a podcast with my psychologist, of course, I think in a couple weeks. So we're going to talk about my experience, because she said you are doing really great. So yeah, you guys, everything is going well with me, of course, in our business and everything, in our team with Dre. So thank you so much, you guys, for always supporting and support our channels, in the love and the time, of course. Yes, finally. I know. Lately we having so many things. Remember, you guys, that we having Petronio coming. Petronio is coming this month. At the middle of this month we start Petronio Alvarez, which is amazing because I love the festival, and I hope to see you guys, the guys that are coming to the city, to Cali, and just enjoy the festival. So that's another thing, of course. The major black big festival that we're gonna have in Colombia, in South America, is Petronio Alvarez, and we always celebrate here in Cali, Colombia. Another thing, you guys, is that I'm working with visa process, Colombia visas. Of course, we got amazing news this week. Some visas were approved this week, so I'm really thankful with the Lord, because it takes time. You guys, I mean, it takes around 1.5 months, almost 2 months, to do the whole process. It's not because me, it's because Cancilleria, and Cancilleria is the how do you say, is the building, is the I don't know how to explain it, but is the ones who process the Colombian visas. So yeah, we finally made it, so that's good. And some foreigners have enjoyed their visas, the normal visa. So that's really great that finally we got that approved, and all the paperwork, it was taken care of. Another thing, you guys, is we got a little earthquake today. A four. It was a four or five. No, it was a five, because I was doing my eyelashes, and I told Dre, I say, Dre, you do you feel something? And he said, no, I didn't feel it. I said, I felt something. I felt my chair was moving, but it was really subtle. It was really subtle. But yeah, I wasn't crazy at all. Okay, you guys, I'm going to start with shout out to the people. Thank you so much. 18 beautiful people are here. I hope to see those 18 likes, of course, and getting the crease. Thank you, Razor Race, for being here. I saw some of your videos and comments too. I really like them. Thank you so much. We are night. Thank you a lot for coming here. Thank you so much. Buenas noches. Hello to everyone. Jay, yeah, thank you. Well, afternoon. Well, good night, actually. Thank you so much. Kelvin is here. Thank you a lot. Good time. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. It's Steve. Tiger is here. Thank you so much. I know. Robert Lee, thank you so much. Greeting from Texas. How's everything? How's everything? The weather over there? Because here in Cali is no, actually in Colombia is kind of crazy. It's super hot, then rains, then it's super hot again, then rain. It's just a whole thing. Yeah, I'm finally in Cali. Okay, that's great. I hope you enjoy. You stay here in Cali. Oh, thank you so much. This is Andrea. I would love to come to Cali, Colombia. Remember, Colombia is with double O, but I'm afraid of kind of two. I know. Yes, you know that when I think about that. Wait, thank you so much for being here. There's no need to be scared, but my mind is stuck in the past of Colombia, and it should be obviously no, because that was Colombia 30 years ago, like in the 90s. Like seriously, it was like seriously we no we know because I didn't exist in that time in the 1994, the year that I was born. But I mean, seriously, right now is super different, the country, of course. Thank you so much. Look, Crossing Borders always supporting. Thank you a lot, boo. 1 to 100. How much is that in? Because you know that we don't use. Okay, you use Fahrenheit. We use Celsius, I think. Let's see, Fahrenheit, a Celsius. Let's see, because here has been okay. Grados Fahrenheit 04 40. That's a lot. That's super hot. That's super hot. It's 40 40 yeah, centigrade, grados centigrade. That's really hot. Like that is the heat in La Guajira, Colombia, where it's a desert. Oh my god. No, we doing good. We are 32 32 degrees. 32, 34 is the maximum here in Cali. Was super hot. But yeah, that's a lot. Um, okay, Terrell, thank you so much for being here. Sandra, what's up, sis? Good to see you back on your channel. Yeah, seriously. No, seriously. This is a channel that this is my baby girl. Like we got three kids, Muslim Money, Love Crossing Borders, and Andrea, who is the baby one, the little sister. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's super hot. I'll say I'm going to come to Colombia. Yeah, you should. You really should. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Yes, you know, I mean, crazy things is happening. This week has been, if you are in the state with all with the aliens and all of that, that I'd be like, I already knew that that's gonna happen. I already knew that we are not alone in this universe. That's for granted, of course. Um, and all the crazy things we got things to figure out with the president's son, and it's a whole thing that's happening, but yeah, it is what it is. It's what's going on right now in the world. Okay, you guys. So the topic for tonight is why many Colombian women don't want Colombian men. Okay, starting from, I don't have anything against with Colombians men. Of course, they are my people. Of course, as a Colombian woman, um, but this is something that I discussed, and this is my opinion about this. And like I said before, I respect everyone's opinion. I respect I always the one who tell to my girls that going to different type of culture, see different type of language, or trying to speak or learn something outside of Colombia. One of them is she's dating with a foreigner man, and she's really happy. She's really happy. She's a professional woman. She's black, of course, and her boyfriend is black, and they're supporting each other. And I mean, they're doing great, which is to me is really great. And he feels comfortable the fact that one of her girlfriends is married with a foreigner man, with American. So yeah, that's one of the things. I don't have nothing against with my culture, with Colombian men, Colombian women, but this is just random opinion. Um, that why so many women and prefer to dating foreigner men, and that's totally cool. Okay, I'm going to back with these two comments, and I'm going to start. Okay, Kevin James, he said, I'm from Kansas. It's hot, the weather here. I like Colombian women, but how do I find the ones online dating that aren't playing women? Of course, I want a real love, because if I want a player woman, I can find that here. Okay, I completely understand, Kevin, your question. I suggest, if you if you're using those apps, no Tinder, please do not use Tinder in Colombia. Please do not use Tinder in Colombia. Avoid Tinder in Colombia. But if you're using Latin Cupi or Colombian Cupi or yeah, Latin Cupi, Colombian Cupi, Mexican Cupi, or all those Cupids, um, just do the filter. I mean, for real, be really clear, really clear. Sorry, really clear what you want. I don't want baby mamas. I don't want a woman who's not professional. For example, I just put an example. Um, I'm looking for a serious relationship, so it's something that you need to put in the filter first. Yeah, because that's so obvious, and that person knows if is good for you or not good for you. But it's the filter part. But please do not use Tinder if you come into Colombia. No, use Tinder. No, no, don't even download that app. Don't do it. Don't. Yeah, this is an interesting topic to know. Yeah, I know. Build a relationship online and give it the time to develop and see how you feel first. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Latin American Cupi, Colombian Cupi. Yeah, yeah, because you see, obviously, say Cupi again. Stop it. Yeah, you see more women, mature, younger, all type of women, right? And you just put the filter and say, I don't want this, that. If you're ready, or if you have the things that I want in a woman, okay, let's talk. But yeah, to avoid all those things, it's better to put the filter. What's up, everyone? With Nuri, he said, have you been in European countries? No. Actually, I'm very excited to go to UK, visit UK, visit Okay, you guys. I think we back. Yeah, exactly. We back. Yeah, it was the Wi-Fi. But yeah, I'm apologize. Yeah, about that. Wait a second. I know, right? It happens when you do these things. But yeah, talking about Europe, yeah, we're really excited to go to Europe, of course, and it's a dream for me to be there. And so yeah, we're going to record and share everything with you guys. Stop it. Um, okay, there we go, you guys. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to start with the topic: why many Colombian women don't want Colombian men. Okay, so number one, some Colombian men can stop cheating. I know, like we explained in Law Crossing Borders, Colombia is got the number two in South America. In America, the country who most cheating a lot. I know, and it's embarrassing, but yeah, Colombian men they cheat a lot. I mean, even it's funny because even when they are poor, they're poor and they cheating more. I mean, for real, they having just regular jobs. They make the minimum salary, and they're still having a side chick. Like for real, like seriously. I mean, a perfect example. I was with Ray one time outside of the clinic, and I saw one of the guys who connect the Wi-Fi, the Claro. You know, we got Claro Movistar here in Colombia. He got the Claro uniform, of course, and he was in his bike. When I saw, I just saw a girl who study nursery. Is that right? Enfermería, and she was in academy or something, and she got the her uniform, of course, and she was eating something under a tree around the corner, looking everything. And I was in the car with Andra. We were just talking. For nowhere, he arrived and they started talking, and then they kissing a lot, they were kissing a lot. And I told Andre, that's not his wife, because they were like hiding, like nothing is going to see me, nobody's going to see me, my bad, sorry, nobody's going to see us. And they were kissing, and it was just for just few moments, and then he left. I mean, seriously. So you can tell those things. Um so yeah, Colombian men, some they are extremely cheaters, and even though they are poor, they're still cheating and having kids outside of the marriage, and they're still poor. So that thing, I don't get it. Absolutely, I don't get, for real. That's the number one. The next one, some Colombian men are too, the machista concept, which is I don't like. I completely hate that concept, and machista and the respectful, and I'm the one who is the give the orders in the house. We grew up with that. We grew up with that. In my case, with my dad, it wasn't too much, because my mom always like, okay, wait a minute, you are the man of the house, but I'm the woman of the house too. So don't pretend that I'm gonna be submissive, or we got the submissive concept different from others. But I mean, you're not the one you're not the father, or you're not my father to give me orders, starting from there. So I grew up like that. Obviously my dad gave the orders. See that he got, he was, and he's still very strict man. And but my mom too, my mom got, she got temper. So yeah, in our culture, that machista concept is very popular. We still seeing that more in other parts of Colombia, the Atlantic coast, guys over there, or guys outside of the big cities, um, they got that concept like in a really high percentage. For example, they got so many kids with so many women, and they think that if you have more kids outside of your marriage, you are more macho, which is completely wrong, of course. But they still got that mindset. In Colombia, it still happens. So yeah, you guys, some Colombian men are too macho, and they don't respect women, and Obviously, when you start dating with someone who is different for your culture, who got different mindset, who see the world, you know, and you compare to a guy who never leaves the country, a guy who doesn't have any career, a guy who doesn't understand how it's life. Well, I can do this. I can't. I mean, no, I can't. I mean, if you ask me, no, I can't. There's no way that that's gonna happen. I can't. But yeah, you guys. So that's one of the things. The matcha concept, which is I not agree. The feminist concept, I not agree either. No, I think you need to have a balance. You need to have a neutral point. You know, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. And in our marriage is work perfectly. You know. Okay, I'm going back with the comments. You know, I got my laptop right here. Okay, hello, Andrea from Toronto. That's great. Hello to you. Okay, when you come to European countries, you will have some program here to, and it will be interesting planning orange purple rain. Oh, okay, that's great. Actually, yeah, my family, I got family in Italy and Spain. They're living over there. Kevin say, is there a background check service to check out Colombian girls? Um, US or us gringo or US gringos are talking to for online dating to be safe and make sure that we are not getting played while this woman have a novio, esposo, husband, or boyfriend. Okay, Kevin, like I said before, those websites, the Cupid websites, I never hear nobody complain about it. It's just like my friends who use this type of websites, they're very clear. And it was so funny. We got one this week, and she said, "Hey, Samsung." I'm not gonna say his name. Yeah, I'm 30 years old. He introduced himself. Yeah, I'm 40. I don't have kids. I looking for a serious relationship, and I want to live in Colombia. And she responds, "Hey, Samsung. I'm Samsung. I'm 30 years old and I have two kids. And if someone can accept my kids, I can be with that person." And he said, "Okay, perfect. Take care. That's not what I'm looking for. So take care. Have a good day and bye bye." Like serious, like it's straight. Like, and I think okay, it's good. You are being serious. Like it's like, what's the problem? Maybe a Colombian woman, "Oh my God, he was too rude for me." No, he was straight. Now that, been living with Andrea for so many years, having you guys, and now I understand, like, okay, they're honest. What else you want? Right? Right. I'm learning from you guys. But yes, it's just like you start to seeing that you start to when you're talking and see different people and talking with different people, start to getting that experience of talking with a Colombian, you see. But obviously the first one is not going to be the that person. I don't know, maybe it can happen, but yeah, it's just like my personal opinion. Okay, from my experience, Colombian women don't date Colombian men because of cheating, macho culture, don't spoil by their moms, woman, or the house. Okay, I'm going for that point. I'm super close. Hello, Sherwin. Thank you so much. He say, "Oh, hola, Andrea. Hey, Andrea, how are you? I just want I just left a Colombia friend in Canada. He's too emotional, sensitive. We say sensible, sensible, and arrogant, and very proud of his country." Okay, I just say the part that he's very proud of his country, but emotional, yeah, they are. They seriously they are. We are. I'm emotional, but Colombian men, yeah. Uh, Sensible, yeah. Or sensible, yeah. That's true. That is so true. And another thing, you can't be arrogant when it's not your country. For what point? Soon to Thailand. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you a lot for supporting the Queen of Colombia's back. Thank you. Thank you. Power Victor, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. The next one. Some Colombian men are jealous and controlling. Oh, yeah, I can tell because I got a friend and very gorgeous woman. She used to date a phone nurse. You know, it wasn't the best experience. I would like, why you guys do that to me? Why I always recommend to Colombian women date foreigner, well, they have a relationship with foreigner men. Why? Why they do something bad to them? Why? I'm talking about foreigner men. Now she have a Colombian boyfriend who I can't stand for real. I mean, to be honest, I don't like that. And obviously, to see, from my point of view, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm a spoiled in my marriage, or I don't think that I'm a spoiled. I just like it's so different compared to others. And I see my experience, my home compared to girls that having relationship with Colombian men. And most of them, I'm sorry, but is what I see. It's a disaster. Like for it's a disaster. I can't stand that jealousy, that controlling part, especially when I don't know if you guys see sometimes that I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm going to hanging out with them for my one of my friends, closer friends, just a birthday, and we hanging out. Like everybody got a relationship. My friend with the phoner, my other one got a boyfriend too. My friend Joseph, well, he's got his boyfriend. My other friend got her boyfriend. But is the part like I got a husband, I'm the only one who's married. And is the part like what you at? Send me a photo or show up just to prove that we hanging out together. I can't stand that seriously. I mean, for real. I can. It's not so to me. It's just like it's a shocking part for me because I'm being married for 4 years with a person who is older than me. Maybe that is the huge difference that we have. He's older than me. I don't say that we have the perfect marriage because we don't, right? But we always trying to talk and communicate things that we don't like and have that trust, you know. But I don't like, I'm not agree with that. And that's probably the number one thing that for me is shocking with some Colombian men. That jealousy and controlling and they use your emotions to make you feel bad. Like I said, my boy here, like arrogant and emotional, sensitive. And sometimes they use that to manipulate you and control the situation, make you feel bad. Like I'm the victim, you are the one who hurt me. No, I mean seriously, I can't. I now that the guys that I've been thinking therapy, I've been talking with experts, I've been see so many situations. I got my point of view, right? But yeah, we don't we I mean seriously, there are some Colombian women that like that jealousy. He's jealous because he loves me. There's a limit, of course. We have a limit, of course. Only you notice when someone is looking your man. I noticed that when a girl is looking Andre or he's walking or dancing, what's the problem? That's where you have your eyes. But that doesn't mean he's gonna cheat or he's going to cheat. Or if someone is looking me, that doesn't mean that I'm going to cheat. No. But some Colombian men, They play that like in another level, like seriously, and I can't stand that. I mean, seriously, I Andrea, mm-mm. I can stand that guy that jealousy and controlling. That sometimes I have my moments with my dad because I told to my mom I don't like that. Why? 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 And he's my dad. So seriously, if you see, I can't stand that with my dad. I can't stand with anybody. Starting from there. Thank you, the professional nomad. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Stefano. Thank you for your donation. TL say hello, Andrea, the Colombian woman. I have date. Tell me that Colombian men are very abused or abusivos. I can defend it. I can. Okay. Low dog. I hope to I pronounced well. Dating is so difficult in the US. In Colombia, it is like a video game on easy mode. I think gringos and colombianas just appreciate each other so much or why they were used to it. Okay. Thanks for you coming. Okay, you guys. So but let me drink my water. Okay. Um the next one. Foreign men have foreign culture, obviously, and costumes to share with women. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about before that I still recommend to my friends that hey, see outside of Colombia. I mean, I mean, there's more option. There's more. Oh, I'm sorry. Things to see. Not just I say enfrascado, like you are in a vase. Like seriously, don't. I know I appreciate I love my country with so much, and I'm really grateful to God that I was born in Colombia, born and raised in Colombia. But that doesn't mean that I'm agree with all. No, that's not true. Why? Because that's the reason that I got married with a foreign man. So yes, you guys, it's a part of culture. It's so many things that you learn from your partner that it's just like it's discovered a new world. And that's my part to my advice for women, like just try. I'm not saying that you have to do it, right? But just try. Like for example, you guys, it didn't work with a Colombian woman. Okay, so I'm gonna try with other culture, in Peru or in Chile or in Mexico, but at least try it, right? At least try it, because life is about that. Just try it, try and see. There. How do you say? I got a sentence in español, but I don't know how to say in English. No, the worst thing can happen is, I mean, it didn't work out. Okay, but life is not end in that moment, right? Seriously, I mean, for example, perfect example. I try. You guys know that Dre is not my first American um, boyfriend, right? I have American boyfriend before. One day with the American culture, right? And didn't work out. Like didn't work out in that moment because I was too young. I don't know. It just didn't work out, and it's okay, right? Then I tried with a Colombian man. A disaster, completely disaster, because obviously I got my expectations, and when I asked him, okay, he's a lawyer. I was ending my career in that time, I remember. And I say, okay, so what do you expect in life? Like you going to work? Of course, he was working, but he wants to something bigger, a better job. And he said, yeah, Andrea, but When I live by myself, I'm gonna tell. No, no, no. He said, when I get married, because we were just talking, and I asked him about marriage and relationship, just random questions. And he said, no, Andra, when I get married, my wife needs to know that my mom is gonna live with us. I was like, what? And he said, yeah. I was in that time, I was like, what, 21 maybe? 22? He was 25 in that moment. I couldn't. No. What do you mean that your mom is gonna leave? Like, for example, I was like, oh no, that's not going with me. So I was like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. And then I try again with a foreigner man, and this time works. This time we just in the same move, in the same energy, in the same, like, okay, I want this, you want that, okay, perfect, we do it. That's it. So it wasn't easy, but it was, we're going with the flow. Okay, I'm going to respond some comments here. Okay, wait a second. Don't forget to click the like button, please. Okay, shall we say, Andrea? So it sounds like you are saying that the men are like to gaslight. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, and that happens. And that happens for real. Okay, wait a second. Also, wait a second, let me. Also, how do we deep, my, sorry, I trying not to say my bad. Also, how do we keep Colombian or even Latina women we bring to the US from becoming feminist, Americanized, materialistic, boss bay? It's happened. Yeah, that happens. That really is. That happens. And I mean, to me, it's hard to respond that, because you can't control someone's behavior when you're moving. So it's really hard for me to to um, to explain that point, because that happens, and I heard that a lot. That after living, for example, 20 years in the States, and she is Colombian, she has been living over there. He wants to, babe, I want to retire in Colombia. I want to lay back a little bit. And okay, wait a second. You guys. Okay, there we go. Let me know if everything is all right. Okay. Um, then he, wants to live outside of the States, and she is the one like, I'm not leaving the States. This is my home. I'm not gonna live in Colombia. I'm not gonna live in anywhere that is not the United States. So yeah, I can tell, and it's really hard for me to say or try to control someone's behavior or thoughts, because it's not my point. It's not my experience. And your favorite word is seriously. Oh, you guys. That's a big no. Exactly. Mamas and abuela boy. It happens. It happens. I don't have any problem. And I never be a girlfriend who has problems with the mamas, with the no. I'm the opposite. I mean, I always see, one of the things that I see in a man is how is his relationship with his family, with his mom, because he's his mom, with his sister, the women of his family. Um, if he got daughters, how is that relationship? If is something that is struggling, that they don't have communication, girl, that's a red flag. So that's one of my things when when um when I met guys before be married. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put here the, let's see, the super chat. No, I don't have the banner here. Okay. Okay, there we go, you guys. Um, Continue with the. I feel like those journalists who do the news. Um, the next one. Most foreigners have more income, obvio, than most Colombian men. That is the dollar price is start to getting a little bit high. I just pray to the Lord that please back with the dollar price when it was 5,000 pesos, because seriously, it just kills me. Um, but yeah, that's so true. And that was one of the things that I know. I've been discussing with people on social media, because most of the people, they are kind of ignorant. They made those comments. Yes, Colombian woman looking for a gringo because the money, because they are gold diggers. Like like all Colombian women are gold diggers because we're looking for foreign men. And I start, you know me, I mean, I start to testing and response, and I always try to, not always try, I can't try. I mean, people think whatever they want to think, whatever. But it's the part in my point of view, like seriously, I didn't get married with a rich man. No, we start from zero. So that point, I, yeah, you got married because the money, or because the citizen of where. So we're building everything that we have together. So that point obviously is not true. There are some Colombian women that obviously they're looking for those dollars, like they they're only thinking about the money. Yeah, it happens, of course. But there are some good Colombian women too. If you're the only one who always find bad woman, the problem is with you, not with the woman. It's you, your patterns, your standards. I mean that's for real. Okay. Julian Alexander, he said, let me, I can't wait to travel, man. I don't think they can wait a whole year. This ST in the States is depressing. I know. My grandma is over there. My grandma is in New York right now. And my grandma said, I don't even, obviously it's depressing because there's a lot of people that they can afford a rent, the medical service, or the insurance, medication, food, because inflation is everywhere. And UK, they're struggling too, so much. Um, is depressing because a lot of people, the mental issues is getting increase in the United States. The stress, I understand that part. The weather, but it just is so funny to hear my grandma, and she said, seriously, again, I don't even go outside. I say, Grandma, why don't you just go to the park, enjoy that you are in New York? She said, Andrea, I don't even leave the house. It's too hot here. It's really hot. I am with the AC all day. My grandma obviously is a grandma. She's almost 70 years old. She needs to take care. I say, and she sometimes she gets stressed because the situation. And she said, there's a lot of crazy people here. It's crazy. So I say, Grandma, remember that you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, you can't go with under stress. You need to relax, right? You got the chance to enjoy the state, so just relax. The weather, yes, is what we can do. That is something that we can control. So it's just like take it slow. But it's so funny to you because she's a little girl. Like, seriously, she's a little girl. She's a scorpion like me. So obviously, I understand her point. Um, Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Love crossing buttons. Be sure to talk with women what you want. No Colombian women want to live in the States. You might have to choose another country for you both. Yeah. Okay. There we go. The next one. Um, we are okay. That's great. Some Colombian men are hopeless and never change. Yeah, that's true. That poor mindset, that's one of the things. No, that's one of the things. No, that's part of the basket. When I say trying to date all the cultures, when I say trying to learn some English to Colombia. What's up, baby?
Switch to the apartment, Robert, see if that helps. Let everybody know you're about to switch.
Okay,
You want to freeze for a second.
okay, okay, you guys. Okay, you guys. So I'm back. Let me see if everything is fine. Mm-hmm. Scorpio myself. Oh, oh my God. That's funny. Yeah. Can we Dre help me with the cash app, please? Because I don't have the cash app here in banners. I got the super chat, but I don't have the cash app here. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Yeah, that poor mindset. That's why I seriously I recommend to girls to date outside, the guys outside of Colombia, um, because obviously the mentality is 100% different, right? And it's just like I constantly learning. I'm still learning from my husband after to be with him 4 years. Still learning. Still learning. Still um go with the flow, because seriously, with a person is not easily with someone, but it's just trying to go with the flow. But yeah, you guys, it never change. They never change. That attitude, that mindset. Um, people testing me about the little reunion that we have tonight. So that's the part that I can't. I seriously I can't. I mean, no, no. When you see and when you start to see someone, and of course, let's be real. He's making dollars, obviously dollars here. You live better. So now you open your mind to new things. And back with the minimum salary, I spend a minimum salary in food in my house. That's a minimum salary. So nothing against with my boys, but I mean, to be real, it's true. Okay, sorry. There's the next one. Foreign men have features that are different from Colombian men, of course. Example: the face, the muscles. They are taller. Um, obviously, be so different. You know, that's too obvious. The language, the voice tone, is so many things. Like I say, just see something, just experience something different. He is French. Okay, that's good. He speaks Spanish. Oh, that's so much better because I can understand anything in French. That's great. It's just like life is about that. Life is about risks. Life is about to try experience. Okay, that's one of the things that you guys mentioned here. The next one. Some Colombian men are too spoiled by their mothers and their ex-girlfriends. Yeah. And grandmas too, obvio. Yeah, that's so true. Look at my hair. Oh my God. Okay. Back. Yeah. That like the case that the example that I said before, you guys, that's so true. That is 100 complete true. Like he doesn't know how to iron his shirt. He doesn't know how to prepare rice. He doesn't know how to cook lentils or sorry, or a steak. You waiting for mommy to cook for you? You waiting for um I seriously. No, I can go with that. I can go with that. So here it's so funny because here in on Facebook they post about what was the meme that a woman that a woman who only wants a man with money. It was something like that. It was something like that. So a woman said, okay, so we don't want, it was a Colombian woman. So we don't want a man who is a baby mama, who doesn't know how to cook, who doesn't have any career, who doesn't, he's not clean, who doesn't have any um, aspirations in life or goals in life. It was a whole list. I was like, you go, girl. And they feel like, oh, that's not true. It's true. It's true. Because I mean, I have a little brother, and he learned. It's so funny, you guys, when I'm talking to him, and he was really proud to have his own sazonador. We the season is all right. Um, his ingredients. He was really, really proud. He said, "Well, he said, Andrea, I'm making my own rice. Not like my dad made, because my dad is the only. My dad no is the only one, but my dad. One things that I appreciate about my dad, and I'm really grateful, it was he um, told me how to cook when I was 11 years old. I wasn't the best in that time, obviously, because I was learning, but he told me that how to cook principle. And my mom told me how to, have my house clean, my room, my uniform, for school, iron my brother's uniform, my dad a uniform, and I was like 12, 13, and she told me those things. And I never do that, like I have to do this because I have to do, or I have to learn how to be a wife. No, it's because I say when I live by myself, I need to know those things. That's so obvious. So and my brother is 20, he's 24, and he was really proud, like, Andrea, I made a steak for me, I made some beans, beans. He showed me the video. So I make beans, I cook this, I trying to keep my apartment clean, I like this aroma. For it was so funny. I said, Camilo, you got me rolling. I mean, it's for real. And and it was just little things that he learned by himself. And I said, that's really great that you becoming independent. You don't have to wait for a woman to cook. Like, you learn those things. So I feel really proud of him about that, because that's really great, and that's just the point. Like we Colombian women, we're not raised. Okay, we have been training to take care of the house because that is part of a culture, but that doesn't mean that we are gonna be the servant of our husbands. No, no, that's never gonna happen. No. And that mentality is growing and growing. And more me that I say, I like, no, in my house, everyone got a job to do. No. Mm-mm. Okay. Um, there we go. Let me see. Oh, why I hide the comments? Okay. Um, wait a second, you guys, because I got so many comments here. Let me go for the last one that I wrote. Okay, that I read about it. Which perfume is the most favorite about Colombia? Is the most favorite of Colombian women? I mean, I see the Colombian women, we like a lot the sweet fragrance. We do. We actually do. I don't know too much about colognes or perfume compared to Dre, because he knows the notes, and I have no idea. Okay. I hear a comment here. Most Latino art. Uncle Jeff is here. Andrea, how are you? Long time. I know. Andrea is back. And say, I'm really in Colombia because my mom and my grandma. Oh my God. Okay, you guys. In the last one. Maybe because I had it here on my phone. On my phone. A ver. Where is it? Okay, there we go. The last one. Some Colombian men have too many children and many baby mamas. I mean, two is enough. But I think my family don't understand that because one of my uncles, he's getting ready to have his four baby mama. His four baby mama. Seriously? That's too much that you have to deal with. I mean, two, maybe. It's just a maybe. But four, no. Oh no. It's the same thing with women. Like, I mean, two baby daddies. Okay, I can understand. She had, and here happens like this. Baby mamas in Colombia, most of them, not all, but most of them, when they have two baby daddies, is because most of them they have kids when they were when they were teenagers, like 15, 16. I understand that point. In my school, when I graduate, four four of the girls, we were all 16, 17. They already have kids, 1 year, 2 years, or they were pregnant in that time. I understand that point. And they trying to, have a relationship, late 20s with another guy. They got pregnant, and that's why they have two baby daddies. I completely understand. But three, four, five baby daddies, girl, you would train your pea as a frisbee. I mean, I know. For real. No, no, no. Um, I'm bringing some hoop to Petronio Alvarez. They say Andres dad cooked my first home cooked Colombian meal. Yeah, my dad was angry because I stayed with Dre, of course, because dads always protected their little girls, but he still cooks for Dre, and I appreciate that. Andre does 90% of the cooking, but I can cook with the best. Yeah, that's so true. You can say, yo, what for baby mom? Yeah, it's my uncle. Yeah, he's going. I asked him like, are you for real? You having another baby? Yeah, she wants because his wife is younger, but she wants another baby. We can have another baby. I say, like seriously, uncle? Like for real? You're gonna have another baby? Is your thing? But mm, I mean, it's cool that we having another baby in the family, but it's the fact like like your son is older than your wife, and you want to have another baby. Okay, we supporting. There's nothing that we can do. Yeah, he is in his training. His grandma. No, he actually, my uncle is 54, and she's like 30, 31. Yeah, I know that she's older than me, and her name is Sandra too. But it's the fact, like another one, like DJ Cal, another one. Are you located in Colombia or in US, Andra? In Colombia right now. I know. And you guys, that's why don't surprise if you come, or for example, if you find a Colombia girlfriend and she is from Cartagena, or she is from Santa Marta, or in those Caribbean towns, and she said, no, I mean, I got so many siblings because her dad has been, getting in, having like 20 kids with 20 baby mamas. That's very common in the Atlantic coast. That's very, very common. That's proof to them like I'm the man, I'm the macho, I have more kids, you know. Oh, right now you can apply that because it's too expensive to have a kid right now. Okay, that legacy is about to leave. And it's funny because my uncle, he become a dad when he was 20 years old. It was 20 or 20? No, he was 21. He was 21. And he became a dad when he was 21. He baby mama, she was like 15 or 16. And right now that my cousins, he's 33. He's older than me. I'm the second one. And I asked him, man, what are you gonna have kids? She said, Andrea, I don't know. I don't plan to have kids. My other cousin, his other son, second son, he's saying, I'm not planning to have kids for what? And he was 24 too. He was 24, like my brother. I'm not planning to have kids like my dad, like pumping kids like crazy. For what? So it's funny. Our generation we're like, for what I want a kid? But we're surprised for real. It's another one. Don't get my uncle get his passport. He got 16, 16 claim and 40. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much, you guys. We almost done with this live stream. Okay, I know, right? In the States, I know dudes with like 10 baby mamas. I know. Yes, I saw it. About to run up and check with child support. It's like my boy Trascan Tansom. He got how many kids he got? He got three boys and one girl. Dude, seriously. I mean, you're gonna run with that child support. Oh, Nick Cannon. Oh my God. I mean, if you want to have a kid, make sure to have the emotionally, financially, that you be stable and you can provide for that kid. Because seriously, I mean, having a kid right now is really expensive around the world. Now the how the world it is right now, like it's getting worse and worse. And I know I'm talking about like kids and how hard it is. And I'm conscious that I want to have kids with Dre, of course, but I'm conscious like to get that point, I want to offer the best to my kids. Not like, yeah, like I explained from La Costa, that they have 20 kids, like Diomedes Diaz. I not say Diomedes was a responsible dad, but let's talk about other dads. Like they're really responsible. They never pay here child support, don't even insist in Colombia. But they don't give it like they don't even call to to their kids and say happy birthday or buy a cake or pair of shoes. So that's the point. Like you having kids for what? You don't even share with them. You don't even um provide to them. So why don't you just say I got like 10 kids for what? I mean, if you want to have at least one, do it right. Like seriously, do it right. If you don't, wear a condom or get the surgery or do something. But no, that's not the point. That's not the point. Um, I say Costeños wants to share love with everybody. Oh my lord. Child support for me, it will start in wow, 1600, 1800. Wow, in the States. Hmm. I heard okay, I hear you cannot put on child support after you have 10 kids. 10 kids. That's a lot. Even with my uncle, we there is a bird here. I'm not sure what is the name of the bird. We say like a bird or an animal. Kuri. My bad. Oh, sorry if I said it wrong. But it's an animal that got multiple kids or multiple kids, multiple babies, and we call it like that. Like you are like Kuri for real. You just pumping kids, and oh my god, uncle, chill. But I understand that they came from that mindset that you have to have a lot of kids. I got a lot of aunties and uncles for both sides of my family. Okay. Oh yes, you guys have. Okay. I think, yeah, I think I'm done with this live stream. I'm going to respond a few comments. And Kevin say, can you explain me how the tourist visa or other visas work for Colombians to get to come? Okay, to come to the U.S. The coast. Thank you. Okay, Kevin. You know, starting from the timer to get the interview for any type of visa is taking the longest. It's taking a lot of time for to have the, even for renew your visa, any type of visa is taking time. Starting from there. I'm not pretty sure how is the cost for visas for this type of visa that you're going to move to the state, because they have a different cost. The tourist visa, the American tourist visa, right now is $185, but the appointment is for 2 years. That's basically, that's everywhere, and that's in every part of the world. Um, but yeah, but the whole process, if you let's say that you meet someone and you want that person come to the US, or go to the US, you need to start the process. You, as American citizen, you have to start the process, the paperwork, the letter, the invitation, everything you need to do by yourself, or hire a lawyer to um to help you with all those things. And yeah, it's just like, basically is that it's just like a timer that you have to wait. And obviously this type of visa, the fiance visa, the marriage visa, fiance is K1 visa, and the marriage, I don't remember, it was the C1, something like that, or the H1. Before the pandemic, it was like around a year that you have to wait. Right now is taking more time. So it's just a fact, like, you as American, you have to do the whole process. I don't know exactly how is the price for those type of visas. For be honest. And thank you so much for your donation. Thank you a lot, you guys. Thank you for everybody who's supporting the channel. Maybe a reason why men always say that they want 10 kids. Yeah, they won, because they don't have to do the hard job to um give birth to them. You guys, and this is a problem that happens a lot. I know it's a kind of comfortable what I'm gonna say, but when a woman um give birth in a natural way, when they getting older, they start to having problems with the, how do they call? Let me see, because I don't know this word in English. Let me see. Let me translate to just finish this live stream. Um, the second now. Vejiga. I know. The bladder, is that right? How I say it? Yeah, when you pee, yeah. A lot of women that started having problems with that, because all the hard work that they do when they push the baby, that brings repercussion when they are 50s, 60s. It happens. So having to give birth to 10 kids, even 3 kids, oh my God, that's too much. Okay, a baby machine. Yeah, 2 years for a tourist visa. Let's say, like, we start the appointment, we do the whole paperwork. For example, this year, the appointment is for in the middle of 2025, because 2020 this year there's no any appointments. Next year appointments. Everything is done. The agenda start open for tourist visa in 2025. That's the agenda. Okay, does Colombian have an ocean to see? Yeah, yeah. That's where you guys. uh, if a Colombian wants to move to the United States, there's so many type of visas, so many different codes, different timers, different um file, file, formulario, yeah, file, el formulario or the form. So it's different. So you have to just do your work. You have to reach out and see what type of visa do you need. But yeah, you can do that. We don't have to have we don't need a visa to go to Europe. We need a visa to go to Japan, some countries in Africa, but we don't need a visa to go to Europe like Spain, Portugal, UK, which is amazing. Netherlands, Germany, what's the other country? I forgot. France. We don't have any problem to go there. Okay. Okay, so it's safe for a gringo like me to come to visit the girl that I'm talking to seriously to visit Ibagueto. Yeah, of course. There's no any problem. There's no any problem with that. Yeah, obviously it's safe. And Ibagué is a really calm city. It's really calm. It's like Manizales, like a lay down city. It's a waiting list, yes, for real. Anthony, thank you so much for being here. No, it's not the uterus. It's the bladder, la vejiga. That's what I'm talking about. No, it's not the uterus. It's when you keep the pee. I'm sorry to explain that, but I don't know how other words. Um, but yeah, it's la vejiga. So that she starts coming down and coming down and coming down, and this is happens a lot with women who gave birth in a natural way. I have one of my friends, she's 30, 37, and she gave birth in a natural way. And she said, Andrea, I can't stand, I can't hold my pee. I can't. And I said, do you give birth like naturally? She said, yeah, that's the thing. They they can hold it, they can immediately. So yeah, that happens. Okay. Black Scorpion, thank you so much for your super sticker. A lot of visas. It's a lot of visa, you guys. Not just the tourists, a lot of visas to go to the US. Okay. You're talking about taking, but you're talking about military in the States or here in Colombia? Okay, you guys. If you're talking about Colombia retirement visa, that's a visa type M. We got three type of visas: visitors, V, M, migrant, and P, permanent. So the next one that we're gonna apply is the permanent, because Andre has been with two M visas approved. Um, and that type of visa, the retirement visa, is type M, migrant. So all you have to do is get ready with the paperwork from from if you are part of the Navy or if you're part of the Army. That paperwork we sent to Cancilleria. Of course, the bank statements highlight how much you receive, how much you pension, and demonstrate that you are a retiring person. And that is the visa type M, migrant visa. But yes, you guys, it's just basic things that I read about it. Of course, when you start to apply, we're talking about more like the passport, the last stamp, all those type of things, the extra things, photos that you need. But basically, that's the most important. Okay, Marlon say, okay, tell me three things that are romantic for the women of Colombia. Um, they're romantic, the dancing part, the little details, if you bring some, I don't say that bring something expensive from the States. It's just like something that means a lot, or if you do for yourself. Um, dedicate songs. I know that your Spanish is not the best, but just at least the try and put the effort. That's great. That's great. Yeah, ice cream. Oh, we love ice cream. Food, we love. Our food is delicioso, no doubt. And dancing. Yeah. Okay, you guys. This is what the last stream for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you the next live stream, of course. I will leave Love Crossing Borders, mostly money. But thank you so much, you guys, for being here, and of course for opening this new this not new because Andrea Wallace has been here for years, but this back from Andrea Wallace. But thank you so much. Okay, thank you a lot. Responding this one. What is your own favorite perfume, Andrea? Actually, I got two. I got 212 VIP Carolina Herrera, and I got the C, but that is the black version. That is George Armani, if I'm not mistaken. It's very strong for go out. So I like that one. Okay. Thank you so much. We'll see you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. God bless you, you all. Thank you a lot for being here, for your questions, your comments, your donations. And we'll see you guys the next live stream. This is Andrea Wallace TV.